Do you want to be accepted into Google Summer of Code 2025? If so, stick around and you'll find out the best way to maximize your potential of being accepted. I'm Mohammed Adham, and I have been a contributor for an organization in Google Summer of Code in 2022 and 2023, and lately I'm a mentor in Google Summer of Code 2024. First thing you need to do, the 0th step, research the organizations. And this thing, you can do it even before the organizations are announced. Usually the organizations that participate in the last 3 years or last 3 editions of Google Summer of Code, usually they'll be participating in the new edition as well. So down in the description, you'll find the link. In that link, you'll find a website that shows you all the organizations that have participated in Google Summer of Code. You can filter depending on what interests you, what technologies you know, everything like that. And then usually what would happen is you wouldn't pick the organization that you continue with right away. Usually you'll just filter a few, maybe you end up with 5, and then you'll just shortlist even further until you find the right organization for you. Now, when you find the right organization, first step, contributions. This is the most important thing at the end of the day. This shows the organization that you know what you're doing. So for example, if you're applying at the organization that I'm in, how would I know if you can do the project that you want to do? I would want to know, like, could you actually work on the code base? So what shows that? Your contributions. Because when you make a contribution, you're basically telling the maintainers or the mentors, hey, look, I made this, and this shows that I can work on the code base and I don't need hand holding. Like, I can just work on my own. And let me tell you this, in Google Summer of Code, you're going to have to work on your own. No one's going to be holding your hands every step of the way. Yes, mentors are there to help you, but at the end of the day, you're the one doing the work. The more, the merrier. This is the rule for contributions. But the more doesn't mean just 10 typo fixes. More could also be fewer, but more value. But anyways, just focus on making the most out of it by getting lots of contributions in. Second step, this is an important step and it's often overlooked, engaging with the community. Remember, Google Summer of Code is an open source program, and open source thrives on communication between the community itself. So make sure to, for example, if they talk on the forums or if they have a chat, just be there and say, hi, I'm blah, 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 and I'm applying to Project X. Show them that you're planning on applying and also participate. Like, if your organization makes a certain product or end user application or whatever it is that they're making, usually you'll find forums or something somewhere where they discuss different stuff. Engage with them, but make sure your engagements are not artificial. Don't just go in like, great. No, just actually add value. And the way you're going to be able to do that is by actually knowing what the organization does and using it yourself. That's the highest level. Number 3, write a killer proposal. And what defines a killer proposal? So first of all, as a mentor, when I'm reading your proposal, what's the most important thing? The most important thing is that after I read it, I see that, okay, this person has put a lot of thought into this, and this seems like a good plan that he can actually follow and do the project, right? So you can't be just talking like generally like, okay, so I'll have a module that does this and a module that does that and a module that does this and that's it, without barely scratching anything. No, just usually it's better to make it detailed, but also like depends on the project. It really depends on the project, but just, bottom line is show them that you know how to implement this. So you're not just coming in like, I want to work on this, but I'm not really sure how. No, you know how to do it. You give them solid steps that you're planning on taking, and that's good. That should be enough. Now, the final step, after you make the proposal, don't just stay there. No, there is an important final step. get feedback from the mentors. This is important for two reasons. First of all, you'll get technical feedback, which is going to help you because usually the maintainers, they know more about the project than you, so they can help you with the technical stuff. But also because when you do this, the maintainer or the mentor, he gets to know you, right? There is some sort of communication, and we humans, the communication is important for us. So if I give you a feedback, I basically know you more. And also it shows that you're dedicated. You're not just writing this random proposal without putting much thought into this. Because some people do that. Some people, they just write a proposal and submit it last minute. They don't do anything else. And those people, they're just ignored. If you haven't made contributions and if you haven't engaged with the community, if all you did was just write a proposal and submit it, guaranteed to not be accepted. And that was it. If there is more that you want to know, let me know in the comments, and I'll also be making more videos about related topics in the future. Thanks.